Bromine Electrophillic Addition. So since this is the first video of the playlist, the first video we're posting on mechanisms for year 1 content, basically this is what will happen. I will try to post one video a day going through a different mechanism, mainly year 12 mechanisms, because we haven't gone through a lot in year 13, but obviously I will review year 13 as well. And the whole idea is so constantly reviewing the mechanisms, and you guys can also review them as well. And yeah, so first things first, bromine electrophilic addition with, in this case, let's just use ethene. So ethene, CH2 plus Br2, because we're acting with bromine, what do we get? Well, obviously we're going to get CH2 well, actually I'll leave this blank. Let's go through the mechanism and then we'll see what we get. So we've got ethene, CH, H, double bond, 4 hydrogens, and then you've got the bromine, Br delta positive, Br delta negative. So what happens in this mechanism? So the double bond repels electrons in bromine. Therefore, the double bond is going to polarize bromine. So the double is going to go from the double bond to the bromine, and then this bond is going to break to the actual bromine, because a pair of electron double bond attracts Br delta positive and forms a bond with it. This repels electrons in the Br bond further until it breaks. Perfect. So now you're left with CC, H, Br, H. And obviously now the carbon is going to be positive. And you've got the bromine negative with the lone pairs of electrons. And it's going to go to that positive. And therefore you're going to get Br. And what is this called? 1,2 dibromo, 2 bromos, methane, ethane. So 1,2 dibromo ethane. And you can quite clearly see the mechanism in full sight. So it can be anything: methane, ethene, not methane, sorry, ethene, propene, butene, whatever, even more complex alkenes. You know, it attacks the bromine, breaks the bond, and now you've got an alkane with 2 bromines attached to it. So now we can just read this off here. What is this saying? Well, this is telling me CH2 Br, and then we got another CH2 Br. So if you're extremely confident with, with the mechanism, and you don't know where the bromine or the carbon should be placed, just write down the whole mechanism. It might be a 1 marker, leave it to last, and you'll be able to get the correct answer, even if it's just 1 mark. Then you have to do all this mechanism work, but as long as you're confident with it. And so the last and final thing for this video is a carbocation. Can quite easily pop up in the exam. Define carbocation: an organic ion that contains a positively charged carbon atom. And that's really it for this video. Definition of carbocation and the full mechanism